Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone had a good Monday. We're still having a good Monday, I guess. It's not that late. I certainly have not been having a particularly good one. I managed to catch myself a cold. Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I haven't been able to do my workout. I haven't been able to go out and go shopping. Actually had to have my groceries delivered. Hate having my groceries delivered, honestly. It's convenient, but I like the exercise of actually going out to the store and walking around a bit, you know? And I haven't actually been outside my apartment building for at least a week and a half at this point, which is why it's very confusing to me why I suddenly caught a cold. But whatever. The worst of it's behind me. I am recovering, be gone probably by Wednesday. Might have another day of feeling icky, but then I'll be good to go and things will get back on track. In the meantime, I figured as much as I wanted to play Rogue Trader, I was genuinely looking forward to playing Rogue Trader today. My my brain's kind of mush at the moment. So I kind of wanted to do something that was mostly brain dead. So here I am in Final Fantasy XIV. About to do some roulettes, maybe some last minute weeklies. I still have to finish my Wondrous Tales. Uh, do some fate grinding, possibly. I don't know. It's very likely that this is going to be a very short stream, but I wanted to at least do something, kind of keep myself in my routine. And so here I am. Wait until the first set of ads goes, and we'll queue up for roulettes. Okay, ads are starting up soon. Good, good, good. Okay, that's done. Well, no, not that they're not done. They're starting. My bad. They're starting. Okay, let's see. Any other fun things happening? Or I go. Nope, nothing else. Okay, now ads are actually done. Now let's go into frontline. You know, one of the worst things about getting a cold right now, I actually had some steaks thawed in the fridge that I was going to make for myself. And I had to just give up on that idea because I can't stand and actually cook properly. I am surprised this queue is taking as long as it is. I mean, I know PvP isn't the most popular thing, but still. Anything fun on YouTube that I can comment on? Oh, what's the point of modern lever action rifles? State laws. That's why. There's a much longer explanation that goes into that. But the short version is gun laws. Gun laws in different states. Some states limit the types of weapons that you can use. Some states limit the amount of ammunition a particular gun can have. Modern lever action rifles get around both of those, or satisfy both of those, I guess I should say. It's not really getting around it so much as just it follows both of those restrictions pretty closely. Because they typically only carry 6 to 10 rounds. And they're Oh, really, dude? Okay, let's go. I guess nobody wanted to do anything about the yellows that were circling around behind us. I mean, okay, that was a very poorly timed LB, but sure. Yeah, that group from before is already there. At least I'm sure it's that group from before. Yeah, there's a warrior there. I might be dead here. Nope, I am not dead. Yeah, it's time to leave. We shouldn't chase that hard. Instead, let's go get this. Ugh. There's a pretty sizable group right here. Let's go for it. That's not good. Oh, their entire team is right there. Where is our entire team? Where did they go? Yeah, where all are we going? We're going this way? Where are we going this way? We want to go after adders? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh, especially since this just spawned. We definitely want that. Oh, we should not be here. This is a bad place for us to be. Yikes. I probably shouldn't have done that dash. Well. There's no way we're running this, right? Although that does remind me. Seven. I need 7 more wins. It's okay, they're not going to be able to get anything off of that, so... That one up there just spawned, though. Ooh, and an S rank just popped up. Oh, damn it, I canceled my heal. Okay. Let's see if we can do something with that S rank. I doubt it, but we can give it a shot. Ow. They have so many people with Battle High 5. I really do wish they would get rid of the Battle High system, because I really think it's a little oppressive. Because there's a point where if there's enough Battle High on an enemy team, there's a point where nothing you do is going to help you fight them. Yeah, Maelstrom gets the win. But, good news is, I got series rank 25, which means I get the coffer. Okay, so 6 I got this random piece of glamour that I may as well go ahead and use. Oh. Oh, that feels awful. There we go. Now I have the loose fit attire, which is effectively just your typical 90s teen outfit, as I understand it. Oh my goodness, where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so if you were a teen in the 90s, this should look very familiar to you. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get for other roulettes. Swap over to Paladin. And we'll just head through all the different roulettes. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be doing fate grinding tonight or if it's just going to be roulettes. I don't know. Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get lucky on the musical drop and I'll actually win it.
There is no limit to Electro's potential. Electro has many uses. Watch him learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Okay, switch, switch. Got it. Double switch.
Amazing. The
stay, switch, switch, stay, switch, switch.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's really clean. I wish I'd been alive.
Man, I'm really glad that I can mostly autopilot my way through this stuff, because, my goodness, I've got this lovely little brain fog going on.
How's this?
Not even sure which part of my rotation I'm in. You fool! Should be canon again, right? Yeah.
I'll erase you.
Okay, switch. Switch. Stay. Switch. 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 Stay. Switch. And now she should go into her, enrage, right? Yeah, she's gonna do the cannon bit again. Oh shit. I was too greedy. I was too greedy.
I cannot. I must not lose.
There we go. Music? No music. Sad.
All over. Until next time.
No music. DPS in need. time to go Vipper. Hello, Missy. You know, I have to point out, Missy, despite me being sick, has been very helpful in maintaining my routine. Because my goodness, if she does not get fed on time, she will let me know. She will do absolutely everything she can to make sure I am very aware that it is time for her to get her food. Isn't that right, Missy? The constant meowing and pouncing on me. Come on, Q, go through. Ay, ay, ay. Somebody got Howling Eye, EX, and Mentor Roulette. Feel sorry for you, dude. Ah, man, sorry I'm not all that talkative right now. Why is this queue taking so long? I gotta do something. Squadron back? Yes, they are. Send them out again. I need less strength, more mental. Let's see. That can be discarded. Don't need it anymore. Reminds me, what's this at? Oh, cool, this is almost fully spirit bonded. Nice. So it'll probably be fully spirit bonded after this. I like having all of my gear spirit bonded and then just leaving it that way. I don't really need the extra materia. Got too much as it is. The only time I specifically go out of my way to spirit bond materia, or to extract materia from spirit bonded gear, I should say. The only time I go out of my way to do that is with crafting and gathering gear, because those materia are harder to come by. There's no real easy way to pick those up. You know, that's what I should do. I should put together the gear for my, the last of the gear for my new Crafter and Gatherer sets. I think I'll do that after I'm done with roulettes. Or maybe before roulettes, I don't know. Let me out! Let me out! Let's see, level 50 Viper, so I've got a whole lot of nothing on my hotbar for the most part. Yeah, it's literally just my ranged attack, my 2 combos, and my AoE combos. I don't have my dual blades or my, I don't think I have Serpent's Tail either. I think Serpent's Tail is level 60, isn't it? Level 55. Which one is level 60? dual blade is 65. Hmm. Maybe it's nothing at 60. Who knows? Oh, we're having an aggro war between two tanks. Cool. Yay, not me. No, I'm just gonna let this blow up. I don't care. Wow, I got picked for two of them? Really? And someone ran an ice into the puddle I was in. That's fantastic. Oh my god, dude, why are you running him all the way up here? Like, yeah, I know the exit is over here, but there's really no need to run him all the way to the edge. I can roll neat on the Guardian stuff because... I can roll neat on striking stuff because this was before scouting gear was added. Yeah, scouting gear wasn't added until Heaven's Ward, I believe. Until then, ninjas used the striking gear that monks used. Okay, now to kill Amon. Whose hat is currently up for grabs in the loot table. Let's see if I get... Oh no, I wasn't turned into a frog. Lame. Oh no, silence, whatever shall I do? Okay, curtain call has started, so the frog people could wipe the raid right now if they want. A lot of Phlegathon stuff dropping this time around. Did somebody just shirk me? I feel like someone just shirked me. Okay. Let's go ahead. Don't forget to melee LB3. Yay, we did it. Okay, let me open up Team Craft real quick. Go to my lists. I still require a fair number of condensed solutions, and I remember I messed up some crafts, so I may need to read my lists in general. I do have... Yeah, I got all of the armor pieces marked as complete, so me actually, you know what, I can do this real quick. Yeah, reset progression. Reset progression, mark these. It's complete. And then, oh hi Namazu. And then let's go into my retainer's inventory to see what I have so I get an updated list of what I need. I'm just going to go ahead and pull all of this. I know some of this is actually material for food and potions, but you know what? I need to make some of those too. Well, mostly just food. Okay. Let's open up my saddlebag and and that can all be dumped in there. Okay. Yeah. What do I actually need? 3 high quality black stars. I have 6. I am fine on let's see. Got 12. Yeah, I got those. 3 of the white gold ingots. I don't need white gold ingots for any of these. I need the hanging steel and the sterling silver ones. Steel. 6 of those. Sterling silver. I just need 3. I've got 3. Sand plate. Walnut lumber. 4 of, which I have 4 of. A lumber I've got. Myth brine ether sand. I need 2 more of the myth brine. For the sun gilt, I need 8 more. So I've got 51 of them. Optical fiberglass, I need 72. Have 32. Myth root, I need 8. I've got 8. Myth loam, I need 8. I've got 8. Harmonite ore. I need 180. I have 109, so that also good on the Alexandrian ore. For the condensed solution, I don't have that many of those. I only got 8 of those right now, so I need 93. The coolant I have plenty of. I need some Gargantua hide. Yeah. And the optical nanofiber. I have 4 of those. I need 18. But it looks like with what I have, there are actually a fair number of tools I can make right now, including the pickaxe. How much does the much does this go for these days? Less than 10k? Not bad, not bad. How many do I need? 93. So I could spend a mil, get some of it back. I'll have to think on that. Now, let's continue with roulettes. And I'll work through what I want to do as far as crafting goes later. I also need to go ahead and finish my Wondrous Tales. A little bit of stuff that I need to gather up. Mostly ether sands and some optical fiberglass. I don't expect either of those to take too much time. Oh, good. Finally, a queue finally. Oh, lovely, this one. See how much trouble this gives the newbies in the group. I'm sure we're getting this because there are newbies. There are no newbies. I am surprised. Ah, he said come. Dude, you don't have to be afraid. Go ahead, get in there. Get that uptime. You're fine.
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With abyssal dark and hero flame, I bring my people liberation. You shall know true terror.
Oh, that almost did damage.
Dragon, hear me and obey. Crush them. Bathe them in black flame. My meteors will extinguish your light. A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Yay, Gale Sphere.
To the heavens for your doom. You wretch.
He called us wretch. That's rude. I don't know why I bothered throwing an XCOG on that guy.
Servant of shadow. Let lightning surge. A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Yay, another Raging Gale.
Be gone.
Oh shit, I moved in too soon with that.
Dragon, hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for
I really do need to consider getting a new headset because these are great. I do really enjoy the convenience of the wireless, but they are not comfortable to wear for extended periods of time. I don't know if it's something specific to me or if it's something to do with just the cushioning on these in general. But for whatever reason, it starts hurting the top. These things starts hurting the top of my head whenever. Oh, you're dead, dude. That was not the right time to start doing that. There we go. We did it. But yeah, it starts to hit the cushioning on this is not adequate. Like this part starts hurting my head after a while, and I have to adjust it slightly. So I'll have to look into getting a new one. I'm looking at different nodes and such for where I can get the various ether sands that I need, among other things. Trying to decide if it's worth it to just go ahead and buy the solution. Let's do expert, and hopefully with some luck, we'll actually get the new expert dungeon, and I'll be able to get some gear, and then I'll be able to descend that into some condensed solution. And of course, it's not the new one. Because why would it be anything else? Been getting this one a lot in my roulettes recently. Okay, let's see how many people get benoggined. So far, no one has been benoggined. There we go, easy. It's amazing how quickly that thing dies when people don't get unceremoniously benoggined. Okay, dude, I don't mind if you pull, but don't expect me to chase after your ass. Like, if you're gonna do that, accept the consequences. Granted, he hasn't said anything, but I am assuming that at some point he will. Oh, I didn't want to do that yet. Oh well. Doesn't matter, my rescue cat is going to be... Oh, sorry, Imperator. My Imperator is going to be misaligned with it regardless. Unless I skip this use of it. Which I totally could. Just wait the extra 30 seconds. They are on opposite ends. The legendary triple weave. I don't think that tank buster actually went off. I think it died right as it was about to or something. Hmm. I don't know what kind of weave that was. If it was another triple or like a quadra weave or something. I know I weaved a bunch of stuff. Okay, this one is dying faster, so we'll go ahead and focus on this one. Well, now the other one is dying faster. Pick a target, people, come on. Okay. Now we get to turn into ghosties. There we go. Easy. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough roulettes for now, honestly. Let me go ahead and run a quick unsynced dungeon. We'll go with Snow. Just doing this real quick so I can get it out of my get my Wondrous Tales done. Everything catches up. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. This cold. It's one of those things where it's like, it's not bad enough to, like, keep me in bed or not want to do things, but it's just bad enough that it just makes me feel miserable. Bimthur. Now let's go and kill off Fenrir real quick. And then I'll be able to turn in this book. There we go. Easy. No lines. Sad. And I think the rest of this stream is going to be spent just gathering materials, because, oh my goodness, I am just... I am completely out of it. I'll just gather materials, do a little bit of crafting, and, just relax for a bit. Okay. Now then, let's take a look. I was sworn I had the Gargantua hide. Did I accidentally put it in my other retainer? No, it's not here. Now, you know what I think it is? I think it's because that was part of the craft that I screwed up. I think that's what happened. I screwed up that particular craft, and so I need more of the thing. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to get the things I need. Gargantua hide is bicolored gemstones. I think I have, yeah, I have enough spare ones right now to just go ahead and buy them off the vendor here. You, Gargantua hides, gimme. Need 8 of these, right? Yeah. Now I need to go to Texas. Texas will get me the bark. I only need 2 of those, and then I can also go for the ether sand while I'm here. And I don't really need anything else from there. Now let's swap over to my fisher. Oh, I should pair these now. And Myth Brine is the long nose, and the Sun Gilts is in a different lake entirely. I believe this one was the large fast fish. Or no, it was small fast. Yeah, it was small fast fish. Maybe it was that one. No, that's midnight carp. Catching all of these fish that have absolutely nothing to do with what I'm actually here for. Oh wait, no, that is it. That was it. Long-nosed gnar. I got 2 of them apparently. Didn't realize it. And I wasted them because I didn't have collector's glove on. God damn it. I am not a smart fisher. Which one was the long-nosed gnar? Catch a bunch of fish so I can do some culinary and desynth. May as well, right? Okay, so it is the big fast fish that is the long nose. It got me 1 singular myth brine ether sand. I need 2 more now. I really don't like spearfishing all that much. Wow, didn't get any ether sand on that one. Come on, give me a big fast one. Ah, I did that one too early. Okay, one more. Yeah, I got all the Myth Brine Ether Sand that I need now. Now I need to go to this place. So I can get some sun built ether sand. Now, the method I'm about to use for the Sun Guilt Ether Sand is not the best. It's not. Although it is close to here. The best way of getting it is through fishing up a particular frog. But I'm not sure on the details of how you're supposed to go about getting it. So instead, I'm going to go for a different fish. Well, which is also a frog, not a fish. Teeming waters. Oh hey, there's someone else here spearfishing. Wonder if they're here after the same fish we are. There's the one I want to, the sunlit prism. Oh, I have to not be mounted in order to do this. 7. Nice. Yeah, the fish in particular that I'm looking for is small and fast, so... Of course, now I'm not looking for any in particular, because now I have all of the ether sand that I need. Because I only needed 8 extra. Okay, so now I need to head to Living Memory. I've got 15 minutes, well, more like 16, but I have some minutes. But the optical fiberglass that I need is right over here. And then after that, the only thing that I'll need is the condensed solution. Look, there's somebody else already here waiting for the node. Look at that. Ugh. Got the bark. Ugh. Mm. You know, I'll be honest, part of me feels like streaming today was a mistake, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to stream, even if I am sick. I wanted to at least try. And it's not so bad. Just, can't think too well or focus as much as I would like. But it's not stopping me from playing altogether, so I take it. Anything fun happening on Reddit? Wait for this note. And there, I thought that was the node popping, but it's just my retainer. Hmm. Oh, goody. Chills are starting back up. Those are always fun. Oh, I should actually double check the rotation. I think I remember what it is. Gathering rotation here. Here we go. Gathering node rotations. Okay, if it's without food, which is what I've got. If it's normal, I use those. If it's got a yield bonus, I use. Okay, got it. I never remember the. I never remember the gathering rotations like I should. Whether it's for just gathering materials or going for ether sands, I always blank on them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and land real quick and desynth those fish that I have. Get my culinary and desynth up. As I understand it, desynthing fish mostly just gets you crystals and sand, but if it's high enough, you can also get some Allegan coins or whatever to sell for gil. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Hey, we're up to 500! Woo! Oh, I can't desynth these ones. Lame. Give me more. Give me more desynth. Oh, hey, there's the Allegan tin piece. Yeah, you usually get either water crystals, sand, or one of those pieces, which sell for gil. Now, granted, the tin piece doesn't sell for much of anything. It sells for like 25 gil, I think, is what it said. But some of the pieces will go for as high as, I want to say the highest is 100,000 for the platinum ones, or are those only 10,000? I think those are 10,000 in the platinum one, and some of the other ones go for more. I'm not 100% sure. I don't desynth fish all that often because I don't fish all that often. Because fishing in this game is stupid and I hate it. Okay, there we go. And that can just be discarded. And now back to waiting. So the parent rotation is Pioneer's Gift 2, and then Blessed Harvest. Oh, Naufika's Tidings, and then Blessed Harvest. Unless there's a yield bonus. If there's a yield bonus, then I use Mountaineer's Gift 1, King's Yield 2, and Ageless Words. Because it yields a higher number of items on average. And my sets are fully melded with what they need to be for the mid-tier melds. The only things I'm missing are the tools, so should be good to go. Ah, there's the thing. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, gathering yield is on. So we do this. We do this. And this. And this. Okay, let's see, how many did I get here? 5, 10, 16, 22, 28, 34, 40, 45. Cool. I only needed 40, so I am good to go on optical fiberglass. So now let's go back and consider whether or not I shall pick up the condensed solution. That stack of 99 is there and would get me all that I need. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. I am fully ready to go. Fire that. Okay, let me double check my... Oh wait, there's one more thing that I needed to do. I require these for that though. Let's head to North Shroud. Because there's one extra meld that I need to do. Get it real quick to confirm. No, that's gathering set. Shit. Crafting set there. Yes, I need CP plus 2. And the only way to get CP plus 2 is through the XIV. Is it the tinker? No, it's the vendor. Okay, the XIV oak knots are what I need. And I need this one. CP plus 2. It's me 3 per. Now which one of these gives me the oak knots? This gives me a venture. That also gives me a venture and a moonstone. Ah, you give me the oak knot. Is there not another person over here that gives me oak knots? That one was ventures. That one's ventures. 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 No, it's just these. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I believe these ones all take me into... Oh, hello, Missy. Hey there. Come here, you. Here's Missy. He decided to walk across the desk for a bit. I guess she wanted to keep me company. I love you so much, Missy. Okay, you can go. I know you don't like me holding you too long. You wanted my lap? Is that what you wanted? No? Yes, no? You thinking about it? She turned her head back to me. Let me see if I can coax her into my lap. Come on. Come on, Missy. You want in my lap? You want to sit in my lap? No? Okay, that's fine. I believe up here... Oh no, it's over this way. Oh, there she goes. And she just had to think about it for a bit. Yes, it's over here. There you go, Missy. I now have a Missy cat in my lap. And she is adorable. You know, I gotta say, I really like the changes that they made to the Crafter and Gatherer beast tribes in subsequent expansions. They really, really need to come back, revisit the Ixali and give them some updates, because the problem with the Ixali... Oh, there she goes. She didn't want to be in my lap for very long. Just wanted me to remember that she's here, I guess. Oh, the fishing. Here we go. I can fish here. Okay. I'm not even sure which thing I'm supposed to get from you. Anyway, yeah, one of the things that people don't like about the Ixali is that you have to have these gloves equipped in order to do any of their stuff. What am I supposed to be catching here? Snow smelt. What makes it worse is a lot of the Ixali crafts also give you a debuff that can do some crazy things like cut your CP in half, um, reduce the effectiveness of certain actions, things like that. Yeah, I need identical cast here. I cannot use identical cast. Okay, that kind of sucks. But hey, I got one of the snow smelts. Progress. Yeah, that's two. Not gonna be what I want. Maybe what I want. Never mind, it was high quality, so couldn't be. You can't actually catch snow smelt in high quality if I remember right. That's not gonna be it. Any day now, come on. Still not the right one. So glad I don't have to do the XIV quest lines because I'd always end up getting this one, and it always ended up like this, where I would get the first two super quick, and then that last one would be like this, and it would just take fucking forever to actually show up. Oh, that's two exclamation points. Nope, it's not it. It's high quality. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you couldn't catch snow smelt in high quality. And I gotta infiltrate this place. Steal stuff. Ah yes, the four winds. And then you, I have to say amid the flowers too. Or not? Did I type that wrong? Oh, flowers has to be capitalized. That's what it is. And Missy's going back to her chair now. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Yeah, recipe level is lowered to current level. Huh. What else? Okay, so those are the ones that aren't that big of a deal. Society quests, Exalt. What am I making here? I'm making this. Also making this. And I think that's all the stuff that I have to craft. Yes. Now I need to go to Revenant's Toll in Mordona. You know, the Exali Beast Trap quests are a little more involved than most of the others. There are way more NPCs that give you quests. The rewards are very different. And more numerous, I should say. You get more rewards in general for doing the Exali stuff. And there's also the turn-in board that you can use, where they will ask, it changes daily if I remember right, they will ask for specific items to be crafted and delivered, and they give you a buttload of reputation for them. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, the last three are here. At least one of these is going to be fishing, I know. Oh, wait a minute, I remember these. These ones I actually have to beat up. That's another thing about the Exali. It wasn't technically just crafters and gatherers. You did have stuff you had to do with your combat classes as well. Okay, and I gotta be a botanist for one of these next parts. Now I gotta go for the logs. Right, the logs are hidden. I forgot about that. Oh, and they only show up one at a time. I forgot about that too. And I can't... Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe they'll refresh like normal after I go after these two. Okay, they do refresh. Yeah, I only need one more. And there it is. Okay, and what was the last thing? This one. As a fisher to catch tangle skippers. Okay. So there is some fishing I gotta do. All this just for some crafting materia that I can't reliably get anywhere else. Okay, there's one. Please let this one be the second one I need. Bill Zabardian Bass. Hey, can this one be it? Please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Back into Roundhead's Toll. And I get to go back to being a carpenter. And get to equip these stupid gloves again. I really do hate these gloves. Are incredibly stupid. Okay, what am I making? Okay, that is everything done and crafted. Let's head back to the XIV. Again, all of this for a CP, for an extra 2 CP on my crafters. That's why I'm doing this. That is why I'm going through all of this effort. So I can get 2 extra CP on my crafters, so it's an even 620. Assuming I'm not melding CP on my tools, at least. Let me see, am I? Oh no, I am melding CP on my tools. So never mind, it's not going to be an even 620. Or maybe it will, because I think I might have... Oh yeah, it will. Yeah, because I've got CP plus 8 on my tools already. And they give me tier 4 materia as well. I like how they changed the name of the challenge log for that to Improving Society Somewhat. If I remember right, it used to be something like a beast of a time. CP plus 2, get all those. And now the CP plus 2 is supposed to go on the headpiece. And I lost 2 materia in the process. Okay, so now I've got an even 620 CP. Now that that's done, let's head to a good crafting spot. Let's see, where do I feel like chilling for my craft? You know what? We're going to go to Garlemald. We're going to go to Garlemald for our crafting today. You see, I have this habit, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, where typically when I craft, or when I'm doing a whole bunch of crafting in general, I like to find nice out-of-the-way spots that have a good view of the surrounding zone, to just kind of have some scenery to admire while I do my macro crafting. And in Garlemald, there is this big building right here that you can land on. I was really rather hoping I could do this in Living Memory, but you can't land on any of the buildings in Living Memory, so it's kind of a waste. But here, I can land right up here, or even right up here if I prefer. And I can see everything. I can see the Tower of Babel. I can see the absolute ruin that is the Garlean capital. And it makes me smile to see the city in ruins because they brought it on themselves. Okay. Oh, right. I have to do this with all of my gear sets now. Because I melded one piece of materia, so now everything is like, hey, you've changed this. This is different now. What did you do? We can't give you the exact set that you had saved because it's slightly different. It has a little bit of extra. It has some extra stats on it that we didn't know last time. You would think they would just use the name and not the actual like meld status of the item, but I guess they can't do it that way. Or maybe it doesn't matter, I don't know. Okay, now as I recall, there are some rotations I can't actually use without food and some that I can use without food. So let me see here. Okay, so this one is for the gear. 35 durability. Mid-tier, we've got this one. Try this one too while I'm in here, just to see. Okay, yeah, this is with, oh, this is using the Cunning Craftsman's E. This one is only using steak. What are my current stats? My current stats are actually slightly higher than this. I actually need to fix that in my profile. The stats are craftsmanship is at 5,107. Troll is at 4,780. And CP is now at 630. Save that for all crafters. So let's refresh all of these pages. See what that does. Okay. Let me see if I can... Well, I don't know that I'll have to tweak this rotation. I can probably test my current rotation to see if it works. Which I believe it does, just fine. I'm mostly just trying to undo some of the clutter that I've got with all these different rotations for different things. Matter of fact, let me actually go ahead and get rid of all this. Open up my macros and just delete everything. Well, except for this. This I want to keep. Every so often I have to come through and delete all of my macros and start fresh. Oh, that's the chat macro for Spheem EX. Don't need that anymore. For some pretty obvious reasons. 99 obvious reasons to be exact. Okay, let's see here. Community rotations. This is what I'm. Recipe level is 100 and 70 durability. Let's see, what's this one? Is this one it? That's 80 durability. Oh, this might be what I need. Let's see. Hmm. Well, this is useful. It's not what I want, but it is useful. I will hang on to that. Is this the one I need? Yeah, this is it. Hmm. So this will work for the gear, since I'll be doing everything in high quality. And then... and then I won't need this, because this is the same difficulty, right? No, that's a different difficulty. So that's the Archaeo Kingdom, damn it. I hate this sometimes. Okay, let's try again. Unity rotations. 2-star, 70. The difficulty is 80-50. Here we go. No consumables. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, perfect. This is good. This is what I want. No consumables. I just need high quality materials. Now, how many high quality materials specifically do I need? Do I need all of them in high quality? I do not need all of them in high quality. Actually, I can do it with one fewer high quality item using this rotation. Okay, good, 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 good. This is good news. This is good news. That means I don't need to use my consumables. I like to try and save those where possible. Okay, so... I remember... Yeah, some of these I can't use that on, right? Because the difficulties are different, right? Yeah, because this one is at 4125. The plate, yeah, the plate is 3783. Right. They made them different. So I could accidentally finish it with this macro. I'll test it first and then go from there. Okay, so for the 35 durability ones, let's make the macros. Do not include the consumable notification, please. So this is 35 durability. This one will be 70 durability. And then for giggles, we'll go ahead and use purple and green. See this one real quick. I don't know if this one will work, but I can give it a shot. Ow. 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 Oh, that hurt so much. Okay, let's see if I can make the leather with this. Draw synth. This one. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with this one. I don't think I will, honestly, but we'll find out. Yeah, not quite. Hey, let me see. This one? No, that's level 91. Difficulty is... Well, wait a minute. This has enough progress to pull it off. And it is a 1 button, which is always nice. Okay, let's try and do this one. I have so many tabs open for this right now. Normally I try to limit myself to like 5 tabs at pretty much all times. Right now I've got something like 12 tabs open? No, way more than that. 16 tabs are open right now. Okay, this works. Good, 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 good. Go ahead and make it. Just because of all the rotations and stuff that I'm trying to flip between, of course, now I can go ahead and close this one since I know it works, and close this and close that one since I know it works. These two I will still need to do a test on. This I can close. This I can close. This I can close. This I can close. Okay, this is already feeling much, much better. I feel so much better now that I've got those tabs closed. I don't like having a lot of tabs open. Maybe that makes me weird, I don't know. But it's true. I don't like having a lot of tabs open, and I just realized I gotta open up a whole bunch more tabs because I have to make sure I can make the steel ingot. Well, I suppose I could test craft it. Yeah, I can just test craft it with what I've got and see if it works. Actually, I don't need to test craft it. I already know it won't. So I need another rotation. Damn it. The difficulty for the thing I want to make is 4125. Oh, hell yeah. Does this work? Yeah, 4125. Yes, this works. And I don't need food or food for it too. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new macro set for this one. And go ahead and remove this. Goes down there. Because they're both for 35, these are both for 35 durability. These ones are going to be for the newer stuff that actually has less difficulty than the older stuff. And these ones are going to be for the ones that have more, and these ones I can use without food. Right now, the 35 durability one is the only one that I need food for, which is just fantastic. This is the only one I need food for. This I don't need food for. Which means I should only need food for 55 of the 100 or so crafts, or exactly 100 free crafts that I have to do. So that's good. That's good. Like that. So let's start making some steel ingots. Just to double check to soothe my paranoia, I'm going to do a trial synth. Make sure it works. Okay, it works. Now I get to craft 45 of these things, I think. Is how many I need. Yeah, 45. I can make 47 because I have extra materials, but I only need 45. Gonna go ahead and turn off my controller here. You'll hear the Windows disconnect noise. There we go. There, and now you just get to sit, hang out, craft, and enjoy the scenery. I know I said this was going to be a short stream, but we're actually only an hour off of my normal stream time. I normally stream anywhere between 4 to 5 hours, so... Hooray for me. Still kind of a low energy night in general. Hopefully this cold will be completely gone by Wednesday, because I need to go and visit the government office on Wednesday. Well, a government office, not the government office. Because I need to get my, I need to change out my ID. Not because it's expired or anything like that, but because I'm trying to upgrade it to a real ID, which is some stupid government requirement thing. They're basically making it, I don't know if they're mandating this countrywide, but I know for Minnesota specifically, when flying, even flying domestic flights, they are going to require a real ID. More specifically, they're going to require either a real ID or or something more substantial like a passport. And you know, I have a passport. I could just use that. But honestly, if I can make the real ID work, you know, one fewer document to have on me in an airport, I think that's worth the extra hassle of getting the upgrading to the real ID. Since only the pre-crafts need food, that means I only need to play beat the clock with the with the pre-crafts that I gotta do. And then after that, I can just make all the tools and stuff at my leisure without having to worry about food because I don't need it. That's usually my goal whenever I craft, is trying to find a rotation, or alternatively find a rotation that somebody else has made that allows me to craft as much as I possibly can without using food or potions. Not because I can't make the food or potions, I totally can. I have a whole bunch of the food in my inventory, and I have a couple of potions somewhere. But it's mostly because I want to use as few resources as possible. Food and potions are an extra resource that I would have to prepare and set up in order to do a lot of endgame crafting. And I'd like to not have to do that. And there are two ways that I can go about this. I can either, one, do a bunch of testing and theory crafting with rotations until I find something that allows me to craft without using food. Excuse me. Or I can go for the high tier melds, because most of the high tier melds don't require food or potions for crafting anything. But the high tier melds are also ridiculously expensive to do. Like, as an example, hang on a second, let me actually pull this up. Let's see, pull up my gear sets, pull up the Teamcraft gear set, melding. Okay. So the high tier compared to mine, yeah, compared to mine, I would need approximately 75 control 12s. And that's assuming a 0.66 melding rate. The number of actual materia that would be melded would be 25. I need 25 control 12s. I would need 4 craftsmanship 12s, 8 control 11s, 9 craftsmanship 11s. The CP melds are all 9, 7, 5, 4, which isn't too bad. But the control materia, oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a tier 12 overmeld in every single piece of gear for the high tier melds. That is a ridiculous amount of melding that gets crazy expensive. The total cost that they estimate, again, this is assuming a meld confidence rate of 0.66. The total cost would be 98,200 purple scripts and 44,500 orange scripts. Now, you compare that to the mid-tier set, which is what I use. The mid-tier set, with the same melding confidence rate, just by the way, I only need 11 control 12s. I would need 6 craftsmanship 12s. like the total cost for the mid tier versus high tier. For purple gatherer script, remember the high tier was 98, a little over 98,000 purple scripts. For mid tier, it's 62,000, 62,200. And for the orange scripts, for high tier was 44,500. For mid tier is 19,500. So yeah, its costs are way lower, and most of the time I can figure out a way to get the melds or to get the crafts without needing food and or potions, regardless, like right now. Granted, it does mean I take a little bit more time with the crafts because it usually means that I need high quality materials, but getting high quality materials is not that big of a deal. Not to me, at least. Right now, it's only a pain in the ass on the new things. The old things, it's still easy. Oh, so spirit bonding is done. Gotta plug in my controller again. Well, not really plug in, it's wireless, but turn on my controller again, and let's extract materia here. I'll have to do it again after one more craft. I'll go ahead and leave my controller plugged in for now. Chills are starting to get to me a little bit. I was rather hoping that the chills were gone. But apparently not. Clearly, the chills have returned because I'm in Garlemald, and it's very cold here. That's the reason. Okay. Now I can turn off my controller again. Ay, ay, ay. I'm like feeling like I need some soup to warm up or something. Or just crawl under my blankets. I had threw a bunch of extra blankets on my bed. Make sure I stayed warm and toasty. Didn't help, of course, but made me feel better at least. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to brush over a little bit. I watched Zepla's video regarding her thoughts on the Dawn Trail story. Like, spoiler alert, the story was bad, which, yeah, I totally agree. The story was not great. I can appreciate that they wanted to have the focus on someone other than the Warrior of Light. I can appreciate that they wanted to do a lot of world building to introduce us to this entire new continent that we were traveling to. But the pacing was awful. The stakes were ranging from incredibly low to non-existent. And the characters were just very, very poorly written in general. But a couple of points that she brought up that I also brought up during my playthrough and whenever somebody asked me about my opinion regarding the story. Number one, Bakul Jaja's ability to continue to participate in the Rite of Succession. He does so many evil things, so many bullshit acts, that he is told point blank will lead to him getting disqualified if he doesn't follow the rules. He then proceeds to break the rules multiple times and then isn't disqualified, isn't even punished. Now, the kidnapping of Wuklamat, that I can kind of understand. Because that was, maybe Wuklamat didn't want to say anything to anyone that she got kidnapped. She didn't want to appear weak, or she was embarrassed by it. Maybe nobody said anything about that, so maybe the electors didn't know about it. Okay, fine. No big deal. Where exactly is that excuse when it comes to the release of Valiarmanda? Okay, this isn't something that is kept hidden. This isn't something that is unknown. Like, he does it in full view of multiple people who see him break into the temple and release Valigarmanda. And before the start of the very next trial, he actually point blank says that he wouldn't have bothered releasing Valigarmanda. He announces this to everyone, by the way. He just straight up says he wouldn't have bothered with Valigarmanda if he knew he would have to wait for the other claimants before starting the next trial. He says this openly where everyone can hear him. So this isn't something that is a complete unknown or something that other people maybe kept hidden. No, this is something that everyone is aware of. He admits point blank to doing it, and yet he is not punished for it. It is never mentioned again, in fact. That moment when he admits to having released Valiarmanda and how he wouldn't have bothered if he knew he would have to wait anyway, like, that's the last time it is even mentioned. So I ask you, why exactly is he allowed to continue participating in the rite of succession? Why is he not disqualified straight up for releasing this ancient beast of terror and destruction upon Tural? Boggles the mind. The other thing that really bothered me is Galul Jaja. Galul Jaja tells you straight up the rite of succession isn't meant to choose a successor. It is more meant to cultivate a worthy successor. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually on board with that. You know, it's the idea that, you know, that you're meant to see Wuk-Lamat's character develop through the story and through these different trials that she has to do. I am on board for this. However, there are two problems with this. Number one, she does almost no character development whatsoever. Almost none. She's still the same goofy, happy-go-lucky character that she was at the start of Dawntrail. She doesn't change. At least not until the very, very end of the story, when she gets a modicum of character development in how she handles certain events. The other big problem is that Galul Jaja follows up this revelation by saying if he finds that none of the claimants are worthy, then none of them will ascend to the throne. None of them will become Dawn Servant. Okay, so that just erased any possible what's the word I'm looking for? All the stakes are gone. Any possible sense of urgency, any pressing need to help Wuk-Lamat succeed. Because remember, the reason we came over here to help Wuk-Lamat is because she doesn't want her brother, Zoralja, to ascend to the throne because he's a warmonger. He wants to bring war to the entirety of the star in an effort to unite them in some twisted ideal of what he considers true peace. Okay, that's the reason why we're here. With him telling us that, we no longer have anything to worry about. All sense of urgency is gone. All sense of all the stakes are just gone. Like I said, I have a brain fog. I can't think of the word that I actually want to say. I apologize for that, but yeah, it erases any and all urgency in the quest line. It makes it so that you go into the rest of the story thinking to yourself, okay, Wuk-Lamad is still kind of a bumbling idiot, but it's okay because we know that Zoralja isn't going to ascend to the throne because Galul Jaja isn't going to let him. No big deal. Really bad storytelling. But then I've been kind of screaming about FF14 having really bad storytelling ever since the Echo retcon. That's a whole other rant that I've done many, many times already. I don't need to revisit it. And then the final point that she brought up was how they appear to be establishing a formula for the main story. And I kind of agree. And at least in part. I agree in the sense that, yes, the final areas of the past 3 of Dawn Trail and the past 2 expansions have been kind of identical in concept. The final MSQ dungeons for Dawn Trail and the past 2 expansions have been identical. The villain motivations have been kind of identical. You know, Emmett Selk wants to kill everyone to bring back his people. The only one that kind of stands out there is Median, who just wants to kill everyone because there's no point to life, according to what she decided. Sphene wants to kill everyone to save her people. It's just identical concepts for a lot of stuff. And I really hope that it's not that they are establishing a formula. I don't want to say that it's establishing a formula, per se. I want to say it's more... I mean, what I'm about to say kind of leads into that, yes, they are establishing a formula, but I feel like more specifically what they're trying to do, they're not specifically trying to create a formula for the main story. I feel like they had such an insane success with Shadowbringers that they've been chasing after that success ever since they released it. Because Shadowbringers is by far the best expansion that they've released. In my opinion. It's got a fantastic story. It's very well written. Your motivation is always present. It's a ever looming threat, looming quite literally because you can look up at the sky and see the effects of the light wardens. The fights were pretty fun. They weren't fantastic, but they were pretty fun for the most part. I really enjoyed the Savage fights. The only thing that, and they've been trying to replicate that success with each subsequent expansion, and they haven't quite pulled it off. Now, one thing that I do really like about Dawn Trail, and something that I hope continues going forward, I am a huge fan of the dungeon fights, the dungeon boss fights, being much more involved and more mechanic heavy. I like that. It was all the dungeons were and are just an absolute joy to go through now. One of the things that really annoyed me about Endwalker, and Shadowbringers to a lesser extent, but mostly this was a problem in Endwalker. One of the things that really annoyed me about Endwalker was that doing my roulettes felt like actually did feel like a chore, because all the dungeons were incredibly boring, every single one of them. There wasn't a single interesting dungeon among the lot. With Dawn Trail, yeah, some of the dungeons are still kind of boring, but for the most part, the dungeons, for the vast majority of the dungeons, they're a lot of fun. I enjoy them. It doesn't feel like a chore when I'm doing my roulettes in Dawn Trail, because I enjoy all of the dungeons. Hell, you'll recall that when I did my expert roulette, I was only annoyed about not getting the new dungeon because I couldn't desynth the gear to get the condensed solutions. That was it. That was the thing I was annoyed about. I wasn't annoyed about getting the dungeon because of what it was. I was only annoyed because I couldn't get something that I wanted. That's it. So yeah, that's something that they should really consider continuing as the patches continue. Just keep up the keep up the work on dungeons being fun and interesting, a little bit more involved, and good to go. And I'm kind of feeling like this expansion is the saving grace of this expansion is quite literally going to be the dungeon and raid content, because the story was for no, I'm not even going to say for lack of a better word, because this is the word that I want to use for it. The story was miserable. The story was absolutely miserable. Playing through the story, Dawn Trail's story, was the first time I ever actually felt like skipping the story. I never skipped the MSQ. I wanted to skip the MSQ in Dawn Trail. It was bad. Okay, chills are really starting to get to me. Oh, we have ads, I'll wait. Okay. Chills are really starting to get to me. I am starving. I haven't had much of an appetite. It looks like I'm starting to get some of that back. I think I'm gonna make myself some oatmeal or something. Something that I can keep on my stomach and won't ruin anything. You know, the one thing that I was really annoyed about with getting sick was not being able to do my workout. Because I wanted to try and lose 1 or 2 more pounds before the new year. Because I don't do New Year's resolutions. And I'll tell you why. New Year's resolution is an excuse to delay. It's an excuse to delay doing what you know you should do, trying to give yourself a better reason to do it. You don't need a better reason to do it. Just do it. You know you need to do it, you know you want to do it, just do it. So yeah, I don't bother waiting for a New Year's resolution. I just go ahead and I just went ahead and went for it. So I started working out in October, I think. I want to say it was like either the end of October or beginning of November. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say it was the beginning of October just because I like to think that, you know, I've been doing this for 3 months. I have officially lost 22 pounds from what I was when I started. 22 pounds. I was hoping I could lose a little bit more prior to the new year, because when I started, I set a absolutely ridiculous goal for myself. 100% ridiculous. I knew there was no way in hell I was going to meet that goal, but I set it for myself anyway because I wanted to give myself a ridiculous goal to shoot for and see how hard I could push myself without, you know, injuring myself again. The goal was to be under 200 by the new year, which would have meant losing 36 pounds. Now, obviously I haven't lost 36 pounds. I literally just said that I only lost 22 as of today. But I think I got pretty close. I like to think that I got pretty damn close, and I would have liked to shed a few extra before the new year, just to see if I could push that number just a little bit lower. But I haven't been able to do my workout, so that plan kind of went out the window. But again, hopefully after Wednesday, this cold will be gone. I'll be back on my workout routine, and we'll be good to go. But overall total, I need to lose something like 65, 70 pounds. Because I want my weight, well, no, probably more like, probably just 65, not 75. 75 would be a little bit too much. But around 65 pounds, 60, 65, something like that, because that would put me at 170, 175. Which I'm 5'9", so that's about right. It's about what I should be at. At least I think that's what I should be at, according to whatever health experts. Let's see. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Ideal weight for a male, my height is approximately between 144 and 176 pounds. So yeah, need to lose 65-ish pounds, 60, 65 pounds. Because that will put me between 170, 175. Now, after that, I want to get down to that weight before I do anything else. That's my plan. Get down to that weight before going with step 2. And step 2 is going to be a whole bunch of calisthenics. Just general body weight training. That will be my plan. Okay, I squeezed out that conversation and a few more of these ingots. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a stream. Like I said, chills are starting to get to me and I'm really hungry now. I'm gonna try and get something to eat, something simple that I can keep down. Haven't had an upset stomach with this, but I also don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a stream. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid real quick. It's been a while since I did a raid on anyone. I don't want to raid someone. You know what? Mara is streaming. She is building a gunpla. When is she building? HG Gundam Noble? Yeah. HG Gundam Nobel. That's what she's building right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid her. Head on over, say hi, hang out. There we go. Hopefully, tomorrow's stream will be a little bit better. And I'll feel like going into Rogue Trader.